I had a type, or so I thought. They were emotionally unavailable in different ways and to different degrees, but the architecture was consistent. Initially intensely interested, then gradually retreating, creating a push-pull that I found compelling in a way I could not articulate. My first significant relationship at 22 followed this shape. So did the one at 24. So did the one at 26. Three different people with different personalities, different backgrounds, different reasons for their unavailability. The same experience of pursuing, of never quite feeling secure, of working harder to earn consistency that never fully arrived. After the third relationship ended in a way that felt dismally familiar, I sat with a question I had been avoiding. What was I bringing to this pattern? It was easier to locate the issue in the other person each time. And in each case, there were real things to locate, real inconsistencies, real avoidance, real ways they had not shown up. But I had chosen each of them. I had stayed through the early signs in each case. I had worked harder when I should have walked away. If three different people had produced the same experience, the question I needed to be asking was not what was wrong with them, but what, in me, was being drawn to this particular dynamic. Therapy helped me trace it back to something I had not expected. The anxious attachment style that had formed from early experiences of love that was inconsistent, deeply present sometimes, and hard to locate at other times. I had learned, very early, that love required effort and pursuit, and that security was something you earned rather than something that was simply offered. So as an adult, I was unconsciously drawn to situations where that familiar effort was required, where security was withheld enough that winning it felt meaningful. The available, stable, consistent partner felt flat by comparison, not because they were less valuable, but because they did not activate the pattern I had been trained to operate within. Understanding this did not fix everything overnight, but it made me aware of something important. The feeling of instant chemistry and intensity that I had used as my primary signal was not necessarily a measure of compatibility. Sometimes it was a measure of familiarity. The relationship I have been in for 2 years now started slowly and felt quiet by comparison to the early stage of my previous ones. I almost walked away from it at 3 months because it did not feel electric enough. I am very glad I did not.